Every time she moved to a new home, and there had been many, she kept one thing close, a single photograph of herself as a baby. She tucked it into her sock, in case she had to leave without her bag, in case she didn't get to say goodbye. That photograph, in that sock, tells you everything you need to know about the life she had lived before she came to us. She was 13 years old. My wife and I were a little older when we decided to adopt. We'd thought about it for a long time. When we finally came to it, we knew what kind of adoption we wanted to pursue. An older child, one the system tends to overlook, not because we were heroes, but because that's where our hearts went. We went through the same training as foster parents, sat in the same classes, learned the same things, and then we waited. A 13-year-old girl came into our lives. I won't tell her full story, it isn't mine to tell, but I will say, what we discovered as we got to know her was not what we had expected. Her path had been harder than we knew. She wasn't, in fact, clear for adoption at all. So instead of becoming her parents, we became her foster parents. It wasn't what we'd planned. We stayed anyway. She was angry, properly, justifiably angry, at her biological mother for what she felt was abandonment, at the system for forgetting her, at us, sometimes, for reasons she couldn't always explain, and probably didn't need to. She was testing us, seeing how long we'd stay, working out whether we were the kind of people who gave up. There had been people who gave up. In the court appearances we were required to attend, strangers in the back of the room would hear her story read aloud and weep. People who didn't know her at all. "We'll pray for you," they'd say, as they left. We didn't need prayers. We needed her to know we weren't going anywhere. There were hard nights. Nights where one of us would reach the end of the rope and say, "I don't know if we can do this." And the other would say, if she'd been born to us, if she were already ours, would we be asking that question? No, we wouldn't. So we kept going. I remember one night, her door slamming, her voice coming through the wood, screaming at my wife, "I hate you," over and over. And my wife, barely holding herself together on the other side of that door, saying, "I love you anyway," every single time. About a year and a half in, I was driving her somewhere. I don't even remember where. She was quiet for a while, and then she turned to me and she said, "I don't want to go back to my bio mom. I want you. I want you to be my dad. I am a grown man." I wept. The adoption was finalized when she was 15. It was a long process, but the actual moment of it, the legal ceremony, took all of 5 minutes in a judge's chamber. She looked around the room, at all of us, at the paperwork, at the judge, and she said, "That's it? Just the stroke of a pen? Hell, I'd have lent you a pen years ago." People who meet her now are surprised when they find out she was adopted. She doesn't look like someone who came from hard places. She's an honor graduate. She's heading to college for nursing. We couldn't be more proud of her, our daughter. I share this story every chance I get, because right now, somewhere in the system, there is a child who is older and harder and has been moved from home to home so many times that they know to keep their photograph in their sock. They need someone to stay. They need someone willing to sit on the other side of a slammed door and say, however hard it is to mean it in that moment, "I love you anyway." And I promise you this, if you do, if you stay and you mean it and you keep showing up, one day they'll turn to you and they'll tell you what you already knew, that they chose you too. This story was adapted with care from a real submission.